A very warm welcome to all the new subscribers and lots of love and regards, as always, to all the existing ones. I hope everyone is doing well. And I have way too many messages for the last 3 months of 2021. All are equally important. So, without wasting any further time, I will get into the message. But as always, a huge thank you to anyone who takes out time to listen to me, who has been connected with me for the last so many years, either as subscribers or as clients who've gotten readings, in an attempt to assist those of you who always used to write to me that you don't use PayPal. How can I get a reading from you? I have tried to solve that problem by introducing low cost readings on Fiverr, which is a platform wherein you don't need to have PayPal. You can use your debit card or credit card and make payments and get in touch with me. And most importantly, these are low cost readings. But you have to understand one thing, that Fiverr platform works in a slightly different way. On the platform, the reading is called, the product offering is called as a gig, GIG, okay, a gig. And within each reading or offering, there are three packages which you can choose from. There is a basic package, a standard package, and premium package, okay? So, my only request to anyone who connects with me is to please make sure you read the terms and conditions clearly, because if you pay for a $15 one question, you will get exactly what you pay for, okay? And my criteria in life has always been that how can I extend my work, or what can I do better? And those, of course, there are people from all walks of life that I'm dealing with. And as long as someone finds this beneficial, because what is important is that I always tell people is, it's great if you are a twin flame, or if you've discovered about a twin flame, but in the end what matters is that you need practical guidance, okay? And that is what is going to help you move forward in life. Practical guidance combined with practical actions that you're going to take for your own self, whether that is for your career, whether that is for your love life, or for your personal development, right? Because everything boils down to one's karma and dharma, and the deeds and stuff like that. And secondly, I also have updated my website, and I'm introducing now for the first time something called as soul care counseling sessions. Okay. Uh, each person has some issue or heartache, or some sort of a problem in life, or a challenge in life, or a struggle that they're going through. And at some point, maybe we know everything. It's like all the wisdom is within us, but sometimes you just need a perspective in life, or you need to understand how you can move past that tough situation that you're dealing with. And therefore the dynamics completely changes between when I do a reading for someone and when we do a soul care therapy session. Because in a reading, I'm being very specific, maybe like a 2 page or a 3 page detailed reading is emailed to you with all the possible details. But in a soul care session, I become more like a active listener and someone who is here to assist you with whatever blocks you're facing. So I won't waste much time explaining the difference, because that's a deep topic, and I would prefer that anyone interested can email me, and then I will explain to you what are the different areas that are covered and how we can connect, and things like that. And obviously, in the beginning, I have kept the prices very, very low, like for a 1 hour session, something like $33, and plus you get the first 20 minutes free. So if this is something that you resonate with, or if you feel that you would like to connect with me on a more personal level to deal with some deep issues, whether that is about your twin flame path or just some personal issue in life, I will be more than happy to assist you. But again, we none of us are claiming to be gurus, or powerful gods or whatever, but God has appointed us light workers to be of service to others, right? And what, therefore, the logic behind these soul care sessions, as the name suggests, is that with my presence, with my words, with my energy, I hope to offer you guys a perspective so that you can find solutions. Together, we find solutions and we work on solutions so that if you have felt stuck, we can move past that, right? Now, finally, considering the energies have been so intense, and in the last few messages, I had been especially mentioning the health being a cause of concern for so many of you. I was, you know, pushed to do, like, I was being pushed to do a reading to specifically look into the last 3 months of 2021 and what we can expect in terms of health or the energies. Is it going to remain like this or is it going to change? Will there be some respite? uh, but even though when I say health and career, I mean obviously guidance can come for any aspect, right? So before we get into the detail, I want you to first take a look at the screen and the cards that I have used, because they're extremely important at this point and they have a very important message. So I have used 4 different decks for this specific reading. The Lord Ganesha deck, we have the cards openness on the extreme left, followed by enlightenment, protection, and understanding. Okay. In the second deck, which is the Rider Waite deck, we have the Three of Swords, the Devil, Two of Swords, Seven of Wands, and King of Wands. The third deck, we have the which is the Tea Leaf Tarot deck. We get the Cracked Cup, Mice, Angel, which is also symbolic of protection, Camel, which says persevere and you will overcome problems, and finally the Moon card. And on the extreme left and right, I have the Runes Oracle deck. Now, the reason I'm mentioning about these cards is that I found something extremely interesting and very, very clear messages from Spirit, provided we are open to receiving them. First of all, like I said, in all the 4 decks, I noticed the same pattern is repeating. So, what is that pattern? That the cards begin with a very difficult energy, but by the time we come to the last card, things are becoming light and positive. Like darkness turning to light, confusion turning to clarity, the difficult times ending and bringing new people, new solutions, and new opportunities for us, which is so positive. And at this point, in the last 3 months of 2021, whatever blockages which relate to the intuition, the third eye, your throat chakra, the sacral and root chakra, these are the 4 chakras specifically that are being healed and balanced for the collective as a whole. The second thing which is very important to notice in this spread is that we only have one major arcana, which is the devil, okay, the devil card. Although it's a different story that the one devil card makes up for the intense circumstances that we are in. But now, why do I say that this is a good thing that we have only one major arcana card? It's good because things are not as bad or as scary as they seem. And most importantly, having only one major arcana among all other cards indicates that we do have control over the situation. Now, had this been a spread wherein out of, let's say, 5 cards, 4 were major arcanas or all 5 were major arcanas, then it's a clear indication that whether you do any damn thing to move your situation, you exert any amount of control, it is a huge time of major progress wherein nothing is going to work and it's all about divine timing. So there's no point pushing things. But here, in the last 3 months of 2021, we can clearly see that we as an individual, we as a collective, we have the power and we own the power to shift our circumstances. Okay, because in the devil card, even though the people are chained or they are tied to these chains, but these chains are loose, so they can, like I said, becoming unstuck. Becoming unstuck will be the theme for the next or the last 3 months of 2021, because we are already in September, so I'm not counting that. So all I'm trying to say is that we are in this moment, and in the last 3 months of 2021, we are clearing out the last bits of the heavy karmic energy, the karmic bonds, and the karmic endings that need to be released permanently from our life. Air and fire energy is very prominent here. Maybe you could be an air sign or a earth sign or a fire sign, or you're dealing with someone from these signs. But what I also see is that there is a lot of conflict or disagreements, some sort of a betrayal or a bitter ending that has occurred for a lot of you. And this can play out in different ways, because conflict does not mean that maybe you are fighting with people, but conflict could be an internal mental conflict, which has really caused a lot of anxiousness and anxiety in your, mind, body, and soul. There could be disagreements at the workplace, not necessarily, or it could be with family members. I also feel that many of you feel badly betrayed, like someone broke your trust badly, or they chose someone else over you, or there was just a feeling of being backstabbed in some way. And someone significant, but someone very, very toxic from your past or present has shown their true colors to you, causing you a lot of pain and hurt. This could be a work situation or this could be a personal situation. Again, because this is a general reading, but I'm sharing everything that's coming to me. Now, when we say karmic endings or third party, this does not have to all the time be a lover or a love interest or a twin flames spouse, but it could be any person who has been like a pain in your ass, frankly speaking. If I talk in terms of health, some of you could be uh, obviously facing ascension symptoms, which will be like an ongoing process, like me. But I see there is something around the physical body that is in pain or it is undergoing a change. Uh, some of you may have actually faced a serious health condition, like maybe you were aware of it or you didn't take action on it, or some sort of a weight gain or hormonal imbalance, or sudden issue with your kidneys, joint pain, weakness in the bones or teeth, high cholesterol or high fatty liver, and most importantly, I'm also seeing depression and ADHD, PTSD. Now, again, I'm not saying that you're having all these symptoms, but one or more of these are coming specifically. And like I said, there is something around your body which has given you some sort of a pain, like a surgery gone wrong, or maybe you did something to your lips and that went, the lip surgery or the lip enhancement went wrong, or some issue like body acne, and in some cases, a sexually transmitted disease, or something hidden that just cropped out of nowhere. Now, of course, this is not applicable for everyone, but these are the specific messages that we are facing in terms of collective, okay? None the same, please don't worry. And I'm not just saying this to, make you happy, but really, please don't worry, because even the cards and the energy suggest that this is it's like we're getting rid of the final bits that can erupt sometimes in bodily reactions, or in the form of illnesses, or someone not taking care of their body and therefore facing some alarming situation that forces them to take care of their health, or get back into a healthy eating pattern, or fight obesity. I mean, it could be anything, right? If there is a serious health issue, you obviously need to visit a doctor and get your checkups done. But if you have been feeling stuck or drained in general, I do see that after 3 months or within 3 months' time, you will be able to recover and heal. And same goes for your career and finances. I see a lot of you are having uncertainties or delays or layoffs or difficult situation with money in some way, like maybe you were eyeing a promotion, you wanted to uh, bag that senior role, but either there has been no update at all, or things got majorly delayed, or even in some cases like a layoff, sudden abrupt ending of a job. And whatever this abrupt change in your career and finances is, it's a cause of a huge concern for you. And you might be thinking, like, how will I sustain, or how will I find a new job, or when will I be able to relocate? And this is exactly why, going forward, I have always decided to offer buy one, get one free on career readings. Okay. Obviously, with a view to assist someone out there. And Spirit is saying, uh, this pause, or this upheaval that so many of you are undergoing, even in terms of your career and finances, it's happening for so many reasons. First of all, through this upheaval, you are being redirected to your life purpose, or to that best suited job, or that hidden spiritual gift which, through the challenging circumstances, is going to be revealed to you. You know, even though I understand that job provides a sense of stability and security, but sometimes, the events just don't work for you because you're meant to do something else. And therefore, Spirit is saying, don't be disheartened, because you are being led to something where you truly deserve to be. And obviously this doesn't have to be becoming a psychic for everyone, or every person being a tarot reader, because each person's gifts are unique and not really restricted to the psychic abilities. And also, secondly, we are facing these kind of upheavals because, like I said, we are fully releasing the dense karmic energies from our past. Now, whether they were abusive karmics, abusive family members, third party in any way, or any kind of self sabotage or self betrayal by attaching oneself to addictions, comfort foods, sex, social media, and all those escape mechanisms that we used up until today to run away from the situation, or to knowing, despite knowing everything, not taking action. So all that is coming to the surface so it can be healed and released permanently. And because these triggers will come in waves, because they are such heavy karmic ties, healing and releasing them, and most importantly, facing them, can feel extremely painful. But the best and the most amazing part, or the silver lining that I see here, is that in all the four decks, we have got cards of divine protection. All the four cards have protection in them. Seven of Wands, by the way, for me is also a card of protection and fighting for what's right, standing up for yourself. Spirit is saying, you know, that we are all divinely protected, but also that it is extremely important for each one of us to protect our energies from energy vampires, and to say no where needed, to set healthy boundaries, to do what's best for your peace and not be scared. that what will people think. Your mental peace and your peace of mind is most important. So have faith that the divine is protecting you, but the divine also says that you are responsible for your own life and for your own actions. So I am blessing you, but you also need to take the right actions for your safety, for your growth, and for your ascension, right? So it would be a good idea to use protection crystals at this time, like black tourmaline, clear quartz, amethyst, tiger's eye, and most importantly, the power of a prayer, a sincere prayer, no matter which, ethnicity you belong to or whom you pray to, that is irrelevant. What is important is a sincere heart, a sincere prayer for protection, for asking God to bless you with whatever it is that you're struggling with, and your prayer will be answered. Finally, the energies of the last 3 months of 2021 are also about duality, about making a choice, one that is best for you. It seems like, what I'm feeling is that majority of you already know what is it that you want. You already know what is unhealthy for you, what is toxic for you, but there is some sort of a confusion or lack of confidence or lack of willpower to actually go forward and cut all ties or whatever it is that is unhealthy for you. And Spirit is saying that now, when I say duality, there are always two sides to a coin, right? So, Spirit is saying, which side are you going to focus on? And what action will you take to determine your reality in the days or months ahead? Because that is what will decide the blessings that you're going to manifest. And I always say it doesn't matter whether you are a twin flame or not, struggles are a part of life. But it is our sincere action towards our goals which will lead to victory. And Spirit is saying you have a choice to shift your circumstances. Like I said, we begin with the Three of Swords, but we are moving on to the Two of Swords, and towards the end we have the King. So all these people or all these situations that pierce these swords into your delicate heart, it's time to take out that sword one by one until all the swords from your heart are completely out, and then we put on the band-aid and then we allow the heart to heal. Whether you do this yourself or whether you take the help from a counselor or a coach, irrespective, the idea here is that that shift and that healing is occurring, and that is why we are reaching to the ending, which is the King of Wands. He's the king. The king is powerful. He has attained self mastery. He's passionate, wise, driven. He knows when to work hard and when to play harder and when to party and when to strike that right balance. He's in full control of his life. And that's how you are all and we are all striving to be. So, one by one, be kind to yourself and start gently and slowly removing these swords once and for all. And ask yourself honestly, in all honesty, what is my pain trying to teach me and why is it hurting me so much? Where did this come from? What is the root cause of it? This is how you release all that gunk that you've held on to for so long. The Eye of Ganesha in the last card, Understanding, symbolizes the grace that is reached through your willingness to do spiritual work in this lifetime. Ganesha is saying, look for deeper meaning in the ordinary experiences. Forget about healing your twin, or I have to heal him, or I have to, what do you say, face these ascension symptoms for him or her, or how will they come and what is happening. I can guarantee you that especially those feminine twins whose focus is fully on their counterpart, I can guarantee you that their own personal lives are badly messed up. But you are ignoring to see that mess which is yours. And it's like, how can you run an Olympic when you are fat and obese yourself? And I'm not saying that this has anything to do with body shaming, but I'm just giving you an example. If I am fat and if I'm overweight by 20 kgs, and I say that I have to run the Olympics race, tell me, is it possible? I would say it is possible, but first I have to work on forming and having a disciplined lifestyle, which means first I have to use the 6 to 8 months to shed those 20 kgs, or use 1 year to shed my extra weight. Once that happens, which obviously happens by following some very, very strict and dedicated practices, eating healthy, sleeping on time, taking few minutes for a workout every day or alternate days, that's when we see a change in the outer body. And then when that extra weight is shed, we become eligible to be considered for participating in the Olympics. And then a new coach comes and he hires us and the training begins. So all I'm trying to tell you is that someone who is truly meant to learn and understand will look at this huge blessing of a twin flame journey as a means to change their own life and to become your powerful version. Whether that takes 10 years or it takes 5 years, it doesn't matter. You are responsible for your life. No one is going to come and, you know, display a magic wand and in one day everything will be over, because had it been that simple, everyone would be very happy. No one would be in pain. And this is something which is one in a million kind of a connection. So whether you are a twin flame or you have just heard about, what matters is that use this divine word as a blessing to start seeing the areas in which you need to heal, not worry about what will happen to your twin. Because I can guarantee you, if you are on track, they will automatically be on track. So, as a final word, all I want to request to every person listening to me is that if you have been comparing yourself or your life to others, please stop doing that. Keep your eyes focused on your strengths, your shadow work, and your goals. If you have been feeling restless or all over the place, simply stop, pause, breathe, and focus on your own power. Now is the time to be still and not rush anything. If you have been holding on to past resentments, Spirit is saying holding on to resentments will only add more trauma and more toxins to your physical, emotional, and spiritual body. Practice forgiveness. And like I said, it's time to remove those swords from your heart. And this does not mean that you have to accept that person back in your life or, have a happy relationship, but, forgive, because the situation is not serving you. It has done enough damage. Your lessons have been learned. And now, for your own peace, you don't want to be stuck in that draining and very, very hurtful energy, which is only ruining you. You don't need that. Get it out of your system. Forgive the past. Tell yourself that even this bitter experience taught me to become strong. Make peace with your hurts. Surrender to Spirit and be rest assured that if you are doing your best each day, if you have not hurt anyone, and if you have been healing yourself, Your blessing is coming. You are becoming the king or the queen of wands. Persevere. Don't give up. A lot of you are going to witness a total shift in your circumstances after 3 to 6 months on all levels, financially, emotionally, physically. But your efforts must be consistent, because just dwelling on negativity, not taking action, or playing mind games has never helped anyone. So I really pray that October is a better month, but be mentally prepared that these last 3 months of 2021, we are rigorously and dedicatedly removing the swords from our heart, saying goodbye to pain once and for all, so that we can start 2022 with a clean slate. Use the coming 90 days for total transformation and healing, and trust me, you won't regret it. All right. So, on that note, I send you much love, and thank you to anyone who actually stuck till the last few seconds of the audio and heard the complete audio. It's turned out to be 31 minutes, but without any further delay, I'm going to end here, and I hope the reading or the audio helps someone out there. And I'm always sending all my good wishes to each one of you. Okay, guys, take care.